We can finish on the last question now, which is,
Okay.
what is next for you?
We're certainly cooking on some things. I always get in trouble when I say things we're going to do and then they don't happen. So until the clapboard say action and we're a go, we can go it. But I am very interested in the idea of the therapeutic benefits of gaming. I think there's great possibilities there, and I also want to focus on smaller, more precise, let's say fewer moving parts games. And I think there's a lot of wisdom in trying to do that. And so, I'm not stepping down. I definitely have to find a better balance of lifestyle as you get older. I had a slight cold and I was driving down the road the other day. And here in Sedona, there's a lot of altitude changes. And with the slight cold, with allergies, and then maybe being a bit run down, I just, how you blow your nose to have your ear pops? That happened while I was driving, and it went into complete dizziness to the degree where, I was like, I've got to keep my hands straight and get off the road as quickly as possible. But that was something I never experienced 20 years ago. I'm like, oh my God, like I really need sleep and I really need to be more on top of things. So I have to find a better balance of lifestyle. And I've really given it my all through the years, to the detriment of what would have been a lot of nicer things in life, relationships, friendships, time off, weddings that I missed, funerals that I missed, things that I have regrets for. Just feeling responsible to teams, projects, something I put in motion, I have to deliver, even if it's going to be extraordinarily difficult. So I'm looking for a better balance in life, but I don't want to stop creating. And I also want to find more ways to help people. And I mean that authentically, and that's where I'm like, wow, if gaming is where people went in the COVID crisis, in lockdown, what is that possibility as we live in a more challenging world? How can games, I was just talking to some people the other day, they have a thing called Planet Classroom, which is, empowering more young people to become outlets for reviews to communities of young people. There's a lot of great momentum and things happening, and I want to be a part of that, but I have to find a more balanced lifestyle. And because otherwise I'm not going to last that long.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing what's next.
Well,
You basically don't. That's a very diplomatic answer. You're basically going to do less.
I have to. I really have to.
Yeah, no, I think that's great, man. And I got to say, thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's my pleasure, Luke. Anytime you want to have me on, I'm here. I love your questions. I love these discussions. I love the audience, even when they at times hate me. I've said plenty of stupid things that become clickbait headlines. I'm like, I didn't say it that way, and you just have to take the blows. But ultimately, I love people. I love humanity. And I think we have a greater possibility that we haven't really caught on to yet. And I think we have a lot of pitfalls in these modern times that we need to really, be careful of. But I think a big part of it is we have to become, and this is, I think, the essence with capitalism is it has to become more empathetic. We get into meritocracy, we get into a lot of different ideas that are being really attacked today. But I believe in the power of individuals. I believe in people's ability to rise and find the best in themselves. I hope to be able to empower that in more ways. We've seen so many changes in our own lifetimes, particularly mine as I get older, twice the age of the audience a lot of times. But hopefully, we can share experiences, we can share stories, we can share wisdoms, and we can come together better as a global community. And hopefully, we survive what's ahead.